Welcome everybody to Two Man Power Trip, the Black Man Starting the Nerd Lifestyle. I'm Nicholas, Mr. Go with the Flow,
And I am the man with the plan, Maurice.
and we're here with the first official edition of the Blerd by Nature podcast. We are here. What's up, bro?
I'm good, man. How was that?
I mean, for first edition standpoint, that flowed a little bit better than trying to talk about the frame of mind and everything.
So you try to catch yourself. It's like, wait. Oh, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, inkling, but I mean, at least I didn't say it.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So this is a breakdown of what the podcast is just in general. So starting off, what we like to do is different segments. So our first segment is Vibe Guys. This is the segment where we talk about our days and just how the week has been. So just pretty much banter between us. So just in general, how's your week been since our cleanup of the last fiasco and everything?
Man, listen.
Yeah.
It's only Tuesday, but fuck this week.
I know, right? The mood setting is very, very interesting. It's Tuesday and it's really trying.
Yeah, the starting of this week has not been great.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the. I guess with the cool weather comes very much stress and really pain on ourselves. I don't know what's up with both our jobs. The shit is acting up left, right, and center.
Yeah, people are being stupid.
Yeah, but hopefully come weekend time, we get a breather and enjoy. I guess this is payback for us having fun on Saturday.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just life trying to counterbalance us.
Nah, but Mother Nature got us enough as it was with all that rain.
Agreed, but then Mother Nature was like, I ain't done with y'all yet. Exactly. So this is kind of the banter that we go through with Vibe Guys, explaining our days, our weeks, and just coming to a table on that. The second segment we delve into pretty much is our off the cuff segment, OTC. So we bring something to the table and we just kind of discuss that off the bat of just anything. It doesn't have to be anything researched beforehand. It's just anything that comes to mind that we just want to talk about. Ideally, do you have any example of off the cuff that you want to speak of?
Sure, let's go with this. Professionalism.
Professionalism and trying to keep serenity during work. Professionalism when you are being called out of your name, when you didn't do nothing that serious and somebody wants to call you left, right, and center out the side of your ear, acting like you can't hear nothing. Professionalism, working retail and trying to keep a straight face while people being absolutely stupid. Go ahead, you shoot off some examples of stress professionalism.
Ooh, well, I thought you had a story, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead with this.
I feel like I can save that majorly for the actual first episode. Just nonetheless, it's like, yeah.
I just feel it. It's bubbling up.
Today has been brought to you by shady and people of your own race being disrespectful.
So professionalism, sometimes, like you said, it entails being calm in a situation where you really just want to wild out.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, so I have a lot of people interaction because of my job. So sometimes I have to interact with people. Sometimes it's in a Zoom environment, sometimes it's on the phone, and sometimes it's in person. It's usually the people on the phone that I talk to that be trying to try it.
Yeah.
And every inch of my soul be wanting to clap back.
Oh, big time. It's a true level. It's a true level and an art to keeping calm when shit goes left.
Yeah, but I have to remember where I am.
What
I'm doing,
and you're not trying to lose your job.
And keep it professional.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I can professionally cut your ass really good.
Big time.
I've become a master of doing that very well.
We've learned the petty arts very, very well.
Both verbally and written.
Oh, yes, big time.
So we make it work.
As per my last email, indeed, sure.
But keep it professional.
Oh, big time. Big time. So professionalism, that be it. And just in general, that's another example of our OTC segments. We'll bring something to the table. We'll definitely both spit on exactly what we'd like to talk on the topic and just bring it to the table. It kind of mixes into our Vibe Guys because it's the first thing in our minds, and our examples and stories will just come to the forefront, and we're just speaking on discussion. So this is our discussion piece of it basically.
And honestly, it could be anything. It could be current
Oh yeah.
events. It could be just something random off the top of our heads.
Yeah, anything that we've been looking up throughout the week that just gets brought to the table. This is our table talk.
Yeah, off the cuff is really just us throwing a topic out there from wherever.
Yeah, big facts there. All right, so our next piece of segment, we don't exactly got a full name for this per se, but we just kind of talk on reboots and stock. So we've been talking from beforehand on our definitely mindset on different things when it comes to reboots, because I mean we live in a society where they don't want to be creative and they shoot off reboots like nonetheless. So when a reboot news comes towards our table, we like to discuss it and we just kind of give our general ideas on it, because I mean we've lived in a generation that have either seen an original or a subset of reboot, and then for it to be brought back another time, if anything passes towards our table, we'll just bring that up in general.
Yeah, so this section was never really planned, just organically came about.
Oh yeah, this literally came off of us doing episodes when it came to like reboots and just discussions on that. So it was like, let's just plan a little section here to just explain that.
So that's just a free flowing organic section. They will come and go as
Oh,
we
big
go
time.
along. So
Yeah.
you expect those little surprises to pop in here and there.
Like one example of that is our discussion on this, whatever the hell they're trying to do with this Powerpuff, like making and reboot into live action and everything. I haven't heard news on it in forever, so hopefully they finally sweep it away with a broom. But something in my head tells me Hollywood ain't done with us yet.
No, I hope it's dead. Kill it.
I feel the creepy zombie hand still crawling out from something. Watch by the end of like Halloween in November, they pop up and they like, yeah, so we finally rewrote the pilot and we're ready to shoot.
No.
Mhm.
Go away.
Just sweep that under the rug.
Please sweep it under the rug, vacuum it, throw it out the window. Just get rid of it.
Just make sure everything, every piece of that shit goes boom. So we got between that and then we talk a little bit on stocks. So we're kind of early in this game of stocks and cryptos and everything. But as we go through, I mean, as everybody, got an interest of it during the pandemic times and opportunity has arisen, we have hopped into the stock market. And I mean, we're not super experts on it, but we're going to talk when news passes by and what's basically around our apps and what's going up and what's going down. We might give a suggestion here. We might give an interest here. We just talk about the news. This is pretty much a subsection, just like the reboot, where we just sit down and just chat on current events pretty much.
I must add a disclaimer, we are not financial advisors.
Oh, hell no. No. If you lose your money, it's on you.
With that said, continue.
Exactly. But yeah, that covers it when it comes to stock. We don't got a name for this subject, but it's just a conversation to be had.
Yep, that's the organic parts of this podcast. They will come and go in free flow.
Yes. So now for our third main segment, it is the main event. We will be discussing on pieces called Comfy Couch, Down with BMP, Black More for Power, and A Shot of Kurosake. Now, breaking these three major segments down, Comfy Couch stems with the old school and the new school TV, Black More for Power. Now, that's in the heart of Ranger series. That'll leave us with Power Rangers across the seasons or Sentai's across the seasons that we'll try and review episodes here and there. A Shot of Kurosake is our anime review where we'll take part of anime and we'll just review that, give our recommendations and say if we'd go forward with this stuff. Basically, with these, we would review 1 to 2 episodes, maybe a special, maybe a movie. We'll discuss and bring it to the forefront. Probably preview it beforehand, let people know what's coming up soon. But regularly, we do pretty much the first 2 episodes. If we bounce around, we'll definitely inform anybody. But it's the first 2 episodes, and it gives us that feel. Going into it, we try and go into it with a blind mindset, but sometimes you can't block out all that you've seen if you seen it prior. So we're just in there trying to follow the story that is given to us in those first couple episodes, and just say if it's hooked us and what's interest us about it. We break down the episode like as detailed as we can, piece by piece, taking notes, and we're going back and forth, giving our opinions when things are really funny, when things stand out to us, and then we just let that all to the forefront. So this is our main topic where we just give our opinion and our just honest review on everything here. Between Comfy Couch, Down with BMP, and a shot of Kurosake, they will go into rotation within, we like to do about a week where we'll hop around between Comfy Couch, Black Morpha, and a shot of Kurosake. Depending on, what's popular at the time and what we feel like reviewing majorly, we would keep an order for these three, but if anything, spins our webs or gets our interest the most, we might do a special episode or flip it around.
Yeah, so like my co-host said, generally we will go in order of one and then the other. So we'll have a BMP, and then we'll have a Comfy Couch, and then we'll have a shot of Kurosake. But that is all subject to change based on feedback we get from you guys. So
Yep.
if you guys want, if we've done a shot of Kurosake episode and you guys bring up another anime you want to review, we may double up.
Definitely. We here for the people. If we enjoying this stuff anyway. So I don't exactly got to go in any sort of kind of order. But I mean, if anybody has some interest, and maybe it's something that we both haven't seen and we definitely take a liking to, if they let us know, and more specifically, if y'all let us know and it's on a streaming site that y'all could specifically tell us where it's at, then boom. I mean, we can set that all up. I mean, over here, we got a bunch of stuff that we can go through. So if we can check it out, I mean, boom, we can bring it to the people.
That's the order we shoot for, but like I said, we go with the flow. So
Yeah, you already know the guys here. So those are our main events of each episode, majorly. And then after the episode, we like to do a little preview, say what we think is about coming up. But if anything spins, like we said, we'll take into consideration and look. And even if we've said it like in a recording or something like that, if something comes to our attention that it like really piques our interest, we'll let it know through our social medias that plans probably changed. We'll flip things up and move accordingly.
Yeah, so covered all the segments.
Yep. So I guess it's time to leave our social medias and our information handles. So I'm gonna let you take it away on that. Tell them where to find us.
You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/blerdbynature, on Instagram at blerdbynature, on Twitter at blerdbyN8TURE, and on YouTube by searching for Blerd by Nature Podcast. All right, so hit us with the outro.
Thanks for joining us today from Black Thought to Nerd Power. This is Nicholas, Mr. Go with the Flow.
And this is the man with the plan, Maurice.
And this was another edition of the Blerd by Nature podcast.
Thank you, everyone. Until next time.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.